What's up everybody, it's Mindy at Bayside Corals, and today I'm going to do a water change on the reefer system. In last week's video, I organized all the cords down in the bottom here. I also installed a DJ power bar, and that's going to make this water change really easy. With the DJ power bar, all the equipment is on switches, so it's really easy to turn off for water changes. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the return pump, the skimmer, and the power heads. Done! Now it's time to get our hands wet. I took the screen lid off and installed my favorite cleaning magnet. It's the Toonsy Care Mag with the stainless steel blade attachment. This one works really well. When you're using a cleaning magnet, make sure that you don't hit the silicone too hard on the sides and damage it, and be very careful when you're down by the sand that you don't get a piece of sand stuck in there, because you can scratch the tank very easily. Now that the glass is clean, I'm going to use a toothbrush to clean off the teeth on the overflow, and I'm also going to clean the power heads a little bit. Now that's done, I'm going to use a turkey baster, and I'm going to blast off any gunk that's on the rocks. Now it's time to do the water change. I'm going to use a gravel vacuum to vacuum the sand. A word of caution, if you have a new tank like ours, you can vacuum the sand as much as you want. If your tank is older, you can't just go in there all willy-nilly and just start vacuuming your sand. That can be dangerous in an old sand bed, so if you do have an older sand bed, please contact us and ask us about vacuuming it. And then what I do is I just push the vacuum down into the sand, and the sand comes up into the vacuum, then I just pinch the hose and it'll drop the sand out. And I'll go all the way around the tank. Well, there we go. I've now removed 5 gallons of water, and I'm going to replace that with clean water. We have a big container of mixed salt water mixing at all times at the back of the store here. But for you, you should mix your salt at least a few hours prior to doing your water change. Sometimes it's a good idea to mix it the night before you're going to do your water change, so you can heat it and make sure that it's mixed thoroughly. I'm going to turn on the return pump now so the water starts pumping from the sump back up to the tank. And then as the sump gets emptied, I'm going to pour the new salt water into the sump. As you can see, we use the Aquaforest reef salt in our reefer tank. Once the tank has refilled, I'll also clean out the filter pads that are in here, and also rinse out the filter sock, and I'm going to clean the skimmer too. Well, the tank's all running now. I cleaned the skimmer and the filter pads are all clean now too. I can switch back on the power heads and the protein skimmer, and that's it for the water change. Our reefer's a little cloudy after doing a good water change, but it'll clear up in the next couple hours. As you can see, water change is pretty simple on these tanks. It only took me about 20 minutes. Stay tuned for our next video in the reefer series. Never know what's coming next.